You are watching True Life Stories on Lcbn Television UK. Sophia is a young woman in her mid-20s who embodies both vulnerability and resilience. She is someone who has experienced deep sorrow but also possesses a quiet strength. Her journey is marked by a transition from despair to hope as she finds solace and renewal through her faith. Sophia's inner strength shines as she navigates the challenges in her life, emerging with a sense of peace and purpose. From darkness to light, Sophia's journey of faith. Sophia sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the darkness outside her window. The room felt like it was closing in on her, the weight of anxiety pressing down on her chest. Her mind raced with thoughts she couldn't control, worries about her future, fears about being alone, and the overwhelming sense that nothing would ever be okay again. It hadn't always been like this. Just a few months ago, Sophia had been full of life, with dreams of becoming a successful artist. But then the disappointments came, one after another: rejection letters from galleries, the breakup with her boyfriend, and the sudden loss of a dear friend. Each blow chipped away at her spirit, leaving her feeling lost and hopeless. One evening, in the depths of her despair, Sophia found herself reaching for the Bible her grandmother had given her years ago. She hadn't opened it in ages, but something inside her whispered that she needed to. With trembling hands, she flipped through the pages until she came across a verse that caught her eye. "The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Psalm 34:18. Tears filled her eyes as she read the words. They felt like a lifeline, something to cling to in the storm raging inside her. Sophia began to read more, finding comfort in verses that spoke of God's love, His faithfulness, and His promises of peace. She started to speak these words aloud, even when doubt gnawed at her heart. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," she whispered, her voice shaky but determined. Days turned into weeks, and Sophia made it a daily habit to confess God's word over her life. She spoke verses of hope and strength, declaring them with conviction even when she didn't feel strong. "For I know the plans I have for you," she repeated often. "Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. Slowly, something began to change. The weight on her chest started to lift, and the fog of despair began to clear. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but with each day, Sophia felt a little stronger. The worries that once consumed her started to lose their power, replaced by a deepening faith in God's goodness. One morning, as she sat by the window with the sunlight streaming in, Sophia realized something. The darkness no longer held the same grip on her. She still faced challenges, and her life wasn't perfect. But there was a new sense of peace within her, a quiet confidence that God was with her, guiding her steps. Sophia smiled to herself as she picked up her paintbrush. The canvas in front of her was blank, waiting for her to fill it with color and life. She took a deep breath and began to paint, each stroke a testament to the healing she had found through God's word. In the end, Sophia's story wasn't just about overcoming distress. It was about discovering the power of God's promises. She had learned that no matter how deep the pain or how overwhelming the fear, there was always hope in Him. And with that hope, she knew she could face whatever came her way.
Thanks for watching True Life Stories on Lcbn Television UK. Join us next week for another True Life story. Keep watching Lcbn Television UK, based in Gravesend, Kent, your Christian and lifestyle channel on UK Freeview Channel 271. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Lcbn TV UK, leading the way into a new exciting era of credible broadcasting.